Hello everyone, welcome back. Forgot my little smartphone, so no speedometer today. Let's power this baby up. So, anyways, let's just ride today. All right, here I go. All right. So, pedal assist 1. Let's go to lower gear here. Where should I go today? Should I go through? Forgot to put the kickstand up. Should I go through Mario Land? No, I'm not. I'm not going through Mario Land. Where should I go today then? I'm thinking here. Where am I going to go today? I'm not going to go through Mario Land. I'm going to go... I'm going to go through... Well, I'll just take the regular way. The reason I'm not going to take some bushy areas is because I'm wearing my Crocs. I'm not wearing any socks. So when I go through a bushy area, I get a lot of things scratching my ankle. It's warm today. It's already in the 70s. It's already in the 70s here. The UV rays are going to hit moderate in a couple hours. So I'm not going that fast. Probably going about 8, maybe 9 miles an hour. Just warming up here. Let me get warmed up here first, then we'll get going. Don't have my speedometer today, so that's why you don't see anything right here. I should have downloaded the speedometer app in my other phone. That way, when I forget this phone, I actually have a phone. I actually have something to measure the speed, but that's alright. I'll have it on the way back. I'll wait for this car. Nobody's there, lady. No cars anywhere. You can turn. Alright. Alrighty. Hey, lady. So let's, let me see, am I gonna go exploring today? I kind of do want to explore a little bit, so there's no rush today to go anywhere. Oh. Okay. The guy's car died on him when he stopped. I don't know if that's an automatic or he has to shift gears. I see some people in the sidewalk today. Must be a special day or something. And slow down a little bit. So pedal assist 3, gear 7 here. Since I'm already on the road, I'll speed it up. Oh, that feels good. A little breeze. I'm wearing baseball pants. They kind of, they're elastic around the ankles, so I'm able to, and I got my Crocs on. So I got about like 4, maybe 5 inches of space where there's nothing there. It's just my skin around my ankles, and oh, it feels nice and cool. It feels a little cooler this morning. It's in the low 70s, but it's gonna get into the 80s really quick. going to get in the 80s really quick, and also the UV index is going to be pretty high. So I'm getting ready for summer. I don't know about you guys, but it's starting to warm up here out in Houston, and so I'm already ready. I got plans. Oh, I do. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for the RAD rover rear rack. I plan on getting pannier bags from RAD rover. They already work with the RADMINI rack, so I'm thinking about getting some more accessories here. I don't know if I'm going to actually get the basket or the front rack. I don't know if I'm going to get those. It's going to depend. I may or may not, because it's just more weight. I can see how it could become useful. I mean, it could become useful. It could become useful because as I ride around, and when I ride around, I want to ride my bike all day, especially during the lazy days of summer. The lazy days of summer. I'm going to have a lot of things with me, like water, and if I can take the weight off of my back, out of my backpack, I'm probably most likely still going to wear a backpack, because I could stuff my clothes, my clothes in there. Like I could put some socks, so I could take off the Crocs, and you know, the Crocs could still be worn as regular shoes. It's just that it's ventilated because of the way they're designed. But I could bring things. I could put my baseball pants into the backpack, and then I'll have my my swimming trunks on. I'll bring some sunscreen, and also some DEET, some mosquito repellent. Mosquito repellent's kind of important. So when I ride out and I'm gonna be outside, I can enjoy being in the outdoors at a longer time. So that's you know, the point. I can enjoy the outdoor activities much longer. So that's the plan of what the reason for the pannier bag. That's the plan for the pannier bag and all that stuff, is to be able to carry more things off of my back. Will I get the basket? You know, I looked at the large basket and the flat basket, or the flat rack. You need the large rack or the small rack. You need a rack in order to use the basket up front. So you need the rack to use the basket up in the front here, and so I don't know, because I already got stuff going on here. I got my, and plus it's kind of, especially if I'm going to use it for the RADMINI. I don't know if I'll use it for the RAD rover. I definitely will use the pannier bag. I can see where it might be useful as you're riding. You could just pull stuff. I mean, you might be able to reach over on the RAD rover or the RADMINI, but you know, I already got a lot of stuff going on here. I really don't want things to get in the way of my setup that I have here right now. So I don't know if I would use that front rack. Not too sure. I'm sure they're gonna have it available. It seems like a pretty good system. It seems like a pretty good system. It really does. So maybe in the future, maybe although I already have a lot of things here. So if, you know, I mean, it could be possible I could use some of these things with the front rack. It's possible, but you know, I got a lot of stuff here already set up. So let me see, where would it be? Where would it be? It would be, oh, it's way down there. My front rack would be way down there at the bottom. So my front rack would be way at the bottom, like down there where it is. So I wouldn't be able to really reach it. So maybe not, maybe not. But I guess if you're a commuter, like if you're using your bike to go to work, maybe, you know, that might come in handy. For me, I don't go to work. I could use it to store stuff, but I think everything I need, it can go on the rear rack or in the pannier bag. So that's something I'm waiting. I'm actually waiting for the front rack. I'm waiting for the front rack to be available. I can hear that guy's. I can hear that guy's chain squeak. He needs some more oil. All right, I might pass him up here. Wow, I can really hear his chain squeak. He needs oil. He needs to oil his, or lubricate his chain quite a bit. So I'm enjoying my morning. I am pedaling. I'm not getting as much of a cardio, which I'm actually trying to avoid cardio. You know, I'm trying to increase my testosterone levels, all that good stuff. Learning a lot about my own body. Of course, I kind of already knew, but I was too busy working to really give a damn, because I had to worry about food, supporting my family. Now, things are different. You know, I feel like I put in a lot of time, a lot of work into my youth in being a husband, being a father, you know, being a provider. And I did those things, and you know, now I like my life back again, and so I can enjoy it and do things that I like to do, not what somebody else wants me to do all the time, every time. So this is how I'm gonna do it. I'm also thinking about, you know, I've also, let's go pedal assist 5, there we go. I also want to still do the van travel. Now, I'm not going to live in my van per se, because I already own a house, and trust me, I can afford the house. It's not like I can't afford the house. Oh no, I'll never own a house, kind of like millennial BS stuff. But I do plan on getting a van, and I do want to travel. Most likely I'll take my RADMINI, if anything. I'll take my RADMINI with me. And so I'll take my RADMINI, and I'll do some traveling. That's how I'll do things. I don't know where I'm gonna go. Like during the summer, I want to go up north, and maybe little parts of winter. Experience the little parts of winter to do to ride in the snow, and then when it gets too much for me, I might I'll always be coming back and forth. I'll probably most likely start out locally. I mean, my plan is to start out locally and on a very low budget. Like, I don't know, vans, they're like $1,500 if you're in decent condition. Trying to find one that's, travel roadworthy. Like I plan on traveling back and forth to across America, up and down, north, south, east, west, you name it. I plan on doing a lot of those things, and maybe at extended periods of time, and then come back home. Maybe not. I mean, that's way in the future. I have to wait for my youngest to be old enough to be able to, walk to school and walk home by, alone. Be able to do that. So, but just wanna just, I wouldn't say get away, but do the things that I always wanted to do, because I realize my wife doesn't like that stuff. My wife hates that stuff. She likes what she's doing right now. That suits her just fine, even though I think it's gonna kill her and stress her out and everything. And I could already see the signs of stress building up inside her and everything. But anyways, that's her life. For my life, I want to travel, and I have some ideas already. I mean, it's not, I'm not going to go bonkers on the van, on the traveling van. I'm thinking right away, I don't know, I'm thinking just a cargo van, not one of those Sprinter vans with the higher top roofs. I'm thinking like just a cargo van. So I could do some city dwelling, van dwelling in the city. I'm not interested in being in the boondocks, although I will, but I want to experience different places, and most of it is in the city, or where there's civilization, where there's other people. But I'll be going out in the middle of nowhere too, so I'll be doing that. But I'll be doing bare minimum, bare bones. Obviously I'm not going to care about a job. I'm not going to care about things, I'm just here to, express myself in a way that represents what I think would make me happy. That's what I'm really doing. And of course I'll do some YouTubing. I won't do live stuff. I'll probably most likely just record it and then load it up at some other time. Maybe when I get back home I'll have tons of video. Just record it, upload, schedule it out, and then share it that way. And who knows, maybe when my children grow up and their children's children grow up, if YouTube is still around, my children can, my children's 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 children can see or learn from my experience. And I think that's more valuable than getting views or revenue or whatever YouTube thinks is important. But remember, it's whatever you think is important in your life, not what somebody else thinks is important in your life. This life is all about you, like this channel, all about me. Nothing to do with RAD power bikes or cryptocurrencies. Although it is a part of my life. Man, I didn't break a sweat at all today. And that's alright, because I'm not looking to break a sweat. This is all stress relief. This is all fun. That's what it's all about. This is how you really have fun. There's a all right. Ooh. This is where I throttle. All right, throttle time. Oh. Throttle time, man, just throttling. Feels good to just throttle. Is there another? Yeah. Just want to keep throttling. I just want to keep going. All right, yeah. I know this is not a motorcycle, but you know what, man, it just feels good though. It really does. Really feels good. It's not about going fast or anything like that. It's just having fun. Just having fun. That's what it's really about, having fun. And I am. I'm having a tremendous amount of fun. Anyways, this is going to conclude this ride along. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. Stay tuned for the next one. I'll be making another one here shortly, soon enough. Okay, bye.